But next, we're going to be talking about an article that was in the At the Table magazine in the October issue. If you haven't got your magazine, your At the Table magazine, you need to get on the list. It's a free magazine, and just write into us at thetabletv.com and get your free copy. But sorry, back to the topic. Volunteering is what the article's about, and our producer wrote it. Lady V wrote, I like to call her. She wrote about an article that's about volunteering with children. Now, Shona,
I love this article. Yep, my life now is volunteering. I run an op shop. My child has to pay board because he doesn't have a job, so he volunteers one day a week at the op shop to pay his board.
So you do get your children involved in volunteering?
My kids have been involved since they were about 5 or 6, volunteering in different forms.
Yeah, which is what in the article, that's as young, the children were 5 years old, so you're the same as well.
Same, yeah.
What do you notice?
Look, I've noticed things as they've grown up. They're more aware of other people and their needs. It actually reminded me of a time when we were in America holidaying, and we saw a lot of veterans over there with the signs saying, you know, they were veterans and they didn't have any food or anything else. And at the time, Joshua said to me, oh, we need to give them money or food or something. And this is like a 9-year-old child saying that to us. And he actually made us feel guilty because we were just walking past and ignoring it. But, you know, he brought it to our attention. And I think it just makes them more aware, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, and being an example to your children is the biggest thing here. I think that's what children need to see in their parents, is the example. I remember one time when my girls were younger, we'd taken some food around to somebody who'd been going through a difficult time, and on the way home my daughter said to me, that felt really good. And I went, yes, you know, that's exactly what I was wanting you to get from this.
Yeah, I think there's definitely benefits to volunteering and taking our young children where we can.
Teaching our children to look out of themselves. Children are and teenagers are so introspective, you know, like egocentric. Getting them to look out is what, you know,
and it's really easy to do. It's just a matter of bundling them up and taking them off. I mean,
but where do you go?
Well, we did lots of things. We did things like children's clubs, and you know, my kids got really good at talking to other children when they were smaller, which.
So many spin-off benefits.
Confidence, but they could actually reach children that we couldn't reach because they were at their level.
And I think our local church also does a soup kitchen.
Yes.
And the young kids are able to, in the local community. You don't need to fly abroad.
No.
Like sometimes we do fly abroad.
Go and garden your neighbour's backyard.
Storm coat, you know, at the church. Pathfinders.
Is this something you're going to do with Jax when he gets older?
Well, you know, it's something that my husband and I were doing before we had Jax, and we've had to press a pause button on it because it hasn't really worked with our lifestyle at the moment. I guess one of my concerns with volunteering is that we are sometimes creating this idea of us and them. When we're taking our kids out to volunteer, somehow we're helping the less fortunate, and how we need to, you know, make sure that we incorporate it as a lifestyle, you know. And sometimes I think people can think that if we take our kids out volunteering, we're going to somehow supplement something that's happening in our home. We're going to make selfish kids unselfish, but I think some of those things happen in the house, you know, not just from taking a kid out to volunteer. Are we going to make a kid unselfish, you know?
That's one of the things that my youngest said when we came back a few years after Cambodia. He said, I've learnt a lot of skills in life from being in Cambodia that I can use here. It's made me realise what I've got. And I went, whoa! You know, I didn't even realise that we would have done that.
Trying to extend that experience, because I noticed when my daughter came home, she had the same reaction.
From volunteering?
Yeah, but extending that to keep that, to get that to become a lifestyle, a way of looking at life is the challenge, I think.
Yeah, I think there's definite benefits to getting out there, teaching our kids empathy with volunteering. I think that's so important, especially because we're always on screens, adults included. But yeah, if you can, look at ways that you can, you know, influence your own community and get out there and meet other people, like-minded people, and make a difference.